pinche gringo mamón! ¡Si tengo mi green card!
Thanks for your collaboration. And remember, don't come back again.
¡Y el gringo nos quiere cobrar el muro!
¡Dile que no, pinche gringo racista!
¡Pues no te pagaremos nada!
Wait a minute, please.
Somos gente honrada y...
Okay, I am here, finally. Sorry about the delay. Had a little accident getting ready, but I'm okay. Pooter's okay. He got up underneath my feet, and I came down pretty hard on top of something earlier. Sure as hell hurts, but it's fine. I'll be okay. So, Push-Ups is here. What's up, bro? The sheriff is in town. Yep, I'm okay. And Carrie. I love you to death. I love all you guys to death. You're awesome. So you guys see the poll that I started up there. I'm actually getting ready to close it here in a few minutes. I don't know why I put it up there. It's just for shits and giggles, I guess. But yeah, we'll be playing that game. So be ready, Carrie. ARAYA is more than likely she's not going to be here tonight, unfortunately. They got the fair going where she lives, and she wanted to take her and her. She wanted to go out there with her son, and this is probably going to be the only night that she'll be able to do it because of incoming weather. And yeah, we got to talk about that here a little bit later too. So she's going to try to make it. If she does, she does. If not, we got this. So how was everybody's 4th of July? What'd you guys do? Tell me. Hey, Saul, what's up, bro? Wow, Carrie is way too happy. So tell me what you guys did for the 4th of July. I want to know. I really didn't do much of anything. I stayed home, played some music. God, you guys know who Dan, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Dan Vasquez? Oh, you work? Oh, man, that sucks. Man, how un-American is that, having to work on the 4th of July? But it happens. Dan Vasquez, I don't think I can play his video. In fact, I am not sure if I can play any videos, unfortunately. I've been having a heck of a time with this computer. It's still running, though. And I should have a new computer, hopefully before the end of next weekend. Uh-oh. What the hell was that? Let me see here. So the lights okay? I can turn them off if I need to. Somebody sent a message. Whether who wants? Oh, God damn it, Walmart. Go away. Damn it. So, what'd you do for 4th of July, Carrie? Tell us now. Anything? All right, fine. I'm going to sit here and hold this whole show hostage. I'm just going to sit here and not say a damn word until Carrie tells us what she did for the 4th of July. Tell us now. And Push-Ups, you're still in here. I've got a question for you. Let me know if you're listening right now, because I know you bounce back and forth between 3, 4, 5 streams. You got issues, dude, but hey, I still love you. More power to you if you can do that sort of thing. Question is things, how are you live in New York, I believe. How are things going in New York? Because I've heard it's been batshit crazy. I'm sure a lot of it, well, not a lot, I'm sure there's a lot of hype to it. Some shit's happening, some shit isn't happening. that sort of thing. So, I mean, can you give us a quick insight? I mean, I don't want you typing like what we got here. Holiday trip canceled, so we just hung out at home. Did you get to shoot off any fireworks? Man, that sucks. But anyway, I was telling you guys, Dan Vask, he's a content creator and a musician, and he did, let me see if I can pull it up at least. I've had a hell of a time with this stuff. All right. He did a version of Star Spangled Banner that is just freaking awesome. I'm going to probably try to play a little bit of it, see if we can get away with that. I think after I get a new computer too, we're going to be moving over to Rumble too, so we can get away with stuff like this. Oh, that's cool. What'd you get? Did you get double time, time and a half? Oh, happy birthday to you. How was it? Hope you got everything you hoped and wished for, and I hope you had a really great day. That is awesome. Here it is. I would check this guy out. He's not hard to find. He's also on Twitter or X. It just feels weird calling it X. I feel like a pervert or something. I would check him out. He's awesome as hell. And for somebody that he's not from here, and he lives in Brazil, I believe. And for somebody that's not American, he is, he's the embodiment of our beliefs and stuff like that. Let me see here. Let me share this on. I got to find the right screen. And man, this thing is not wanting to work with me today. I might have overshot it. Okay, let me fix this real quick. I need to do that. Lock that back down. Okay, there it is. All right. Oh, it's got me at the top. I don't know why, but that's Dan right there. Awesome guy. Come on. I have to get this mouse replaced too, damn it. Why does everything have to fall apart? There we go. Let me know if there's a... What the hell just happened? Man. Oh, the fucking ads. God damn it.
Whose red stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight.
Can you hear that?
On the rampant reward was so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that I flag close to them. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the hope of
I'm sorry. I went ahead and had to play the whole thing. And you cannot play just part of that song. I said, screw it. We get a copyright warning. We get a copyright warning. I've talked to him a few times, so hopefully we should be okay. Hope you guys hear me okay. He did also another cover of Amazing Grace that is just freaking awesome as hell. I'll tell you that right now. Check him out. And I got to stop this because... Okay, there, I had to stop that. Somebody, actually, ARAYA sent me a video when this computer went down on our show, was it about 2 or 3 weeks ago? It very well could have been YouTube that made that happen. They've done it in the past. There was a video put out, I think the Quartering put it out, that people that are still using ad blockers, they know that you're using ad blockers. You'll have a pop-up warning you that you're not going to be able to play videos until you get rid of it, which is bullshit. I think it's crap. There's nothing like going into like a live stream like this, and before you get into it, you have to watch a damn ad. And that happened to me the other day, and the live stream started, and before I could even say hi to anybody, guess what? Boom, there went another ad. It's ridiculous. And God, YouTube's they're under a lot of fire right now too, because they're also using our content to train. Google's using it to train their current and their next generation of AI. So hopefully people can opt out of it if they chose to do that. Pretty sure they will. So what should we talk about first, people? A lot of shit has hit the fan. Epstein files. People are pissed off about that. ICE, baby. That's another hot subject right now. Man. I'd like to say these people are stupid, but they're not. They know what they're doing. And there's a big deal right now. They're trying to pass something to make them, have to get rid of the masks. And I honestly believe it's being done on purpose. Does everybody know why they wear masks by any chance? And I need to unplug my mic real quick. Okay, I should be back. Does anybody not know why they wear those masks? And funny thing about that is almost every country has a special ops division in their law enforcement agencies that have to wear those masks. Mexico, Germany, Italy, France, almost every country does that. They do it for their own protection, especially in Mexico. The cartels down there they're not like the Bloods or the Crips they're not a street gang. They're well organized. They have a lot of members that are ex-military. They have access to stuff such as facial recognition. If they can find out who anybody is, they're going to go to their family. They're either going to get killed or they're going to be kidnapped, and it's a real thing. It really is. I don't know, anybody that's ever been close to the border, there's a lot of stories. Some of them can be true, some of them not. It's the way it goes. But when I was down there doing some work, we thought about taking that trip to go over there. And you had a lot of people that lived there. They were like, dude, do not go over there. It is hell. A lot of stuff people don't know because they can't talk about the shit that happens over there because cartel come knocking on their doors. Push-ups, you're here. Is it getting crazy in New York City? Do you know anything? Because I know you're in New York, bud. But I heard, that Como or whatever his name is dropped out of the race, and now they got this whack job that's got the deal. Oh, let's do that real quick then. Let me see. I never did close the poll, did I? Let me do that real quick. So, everybody that is in here, all three of you, bless your hearts. God damn it, right? Help me, ARAYA. You're my only hope. Real quick, let me do this. Yeah, I'm closing them right now. But everybody give me a number in chat here and let me know how many tabs do you think Carrie has open on her laptop. So let me close that while you guys figure that out. Boop, boop. If you're freaked out, that makes me freaked out. I know you'll be okay though. Uh-oh. Let's see if I can get to the damn pole. Doesn't look like I can. See if I can get it closed on here. I should be really careful what I'm doing on YouTube now because of the computer. And it doesn't look like I can get to it on here. I'll close it later. Screw it. So everybody in chat, give me a number that you think that she's got tabs open. Oh, let me turn that off. I don't need that echo going. I'd be a dick. You saw and picked 30. Well, dude, I'm praying for you. I can only imagine that you and everybody else in the state, Keanu, Gino, everybody, we got 29, we got 34. I'm going to pick 44. I'll put it in. Dinky dink, ba-bink. So we got Saw. Whoops. Oh, that went wrong. Let me try that again. Please don't ban me push-ups. It's an accident. I didn't mean it. All right, push-ups has got 34. I've got 44. And Saw's got 29. And that's it. That is all three of us. All right, Carrie. You're kidding. All right, that ain't the answer. All right, Carrie, tell us, how many tabs do you have open on your laptop? Drum roll. Yeah, I ain't going to keep doing that. Damn, push-ups. We got a winner. 34. Congratulations. You get a prize. It's in the mail. In fact, I already mailed it out last week. You should already have it, so. Not really. You're late, Meg. What the hell? Push-ups got it. So push-up. So I take it by your response there. Hey, Meg. Love you, sweetie. Did you do anything exciting for the 4th of July? Meg, wake up. Yeah, hi. Hi. What did you do for the 4th of July? You already missed the cool video and everything, so we're sitting here. We're waiting on you, Meg. You're holding up the show. Come on. Talk. Anyway. You win a trip out of New York. No. I am thinking about doing something sometime after I get the new setup or something. I'm thinking about having some sort of contest for you guys to win something. I don't know what yet. It's just something I've been throwing together. But anyway. Yeah. Okay. For those of you that don't know what's been going on in New York City, they've got they got the race going for mayor, and on the Democratic side, you had Como just dropped out, and it pretty much gives the nomination to somebody's name who I cannot even pronounce. I'm not even going to try to pronounce, but in a nutshell, he is a nut. Some people saying he's socialist. Some people have gone as far as saying he's a communist. I did some checking in over stuff I heard. His parents, both of them. Dude, you're not boring. I don't think you are. They might, but I don't. Anyway, both of his parents, I believe, are professors at Columbia University, and I believe Columbia up there, they're still having problems here and there with protests and stuff like that. His parents are pretty much, I think they're big time Marxists, and they were into the extreme shit back in the day. Trying to think of the words here that kind of escaped me for a minute here. Extreme activism. And speaking of extreme activism, I heard that guy that's running for mayor, he had some town hall or something like that, and one of the Free Palestine protesters spoke up and went off on him for not being extreme enough. And I know he's making a lot of promises. I don't get it. I don't see how these mayors and these governors. I wrote a book about the anti-communism cause 911. Does not surprise me. Anything else you know about them, let us know here, push-ups. Because people need to know this shit. I know politics, news, some people just can't handle it. I've got a few friends like that. And I tell them every now and then you need to pop your head out of that bubble. If not, one of these days that bubble's going to get popped and you're not going to like it. And, shit's going to be, devastating when you realize that the world around you is no longer what it used to be. So, his parents were extreme activists. I've kind of noticed there is a lot of people that are professors with tenure at these colleges that have done shit like that. They're into that. And I don't see how... It's got to be all planned out. It has to be. Because in a normal society, they would not be working in a school or anything. It's crazy how this has happened. Socialism, well, it's not what you think it is, dude. I get so sick of hearing that. Yes, it is what you think it is. He's saying stuff about, oh God, this is the worst thing of all. Well, probably not the worst, but it's bad. I mean, coming from somebody that lived back then during that Cold War era, he was talking about, and it's also been said in Chicago, government-ran grocery stores. And, a lot of these younger generations, especially ones in college, are coming out, they're thinking socialism is the neatest thing because, all these billionaires, they're thinking that money's going to be theirs. It's just a bunch of crap. They got that money, that's their money. You have no right to it. It's just stupid. Go work harder. I mean, I hate to say it, but I mean, how many of you could actually run a business on the scale of Amazon or Walmart or anything like that? I'm pretty sure if I tried it, I'd be fired. I'd probably get a call late at night saying, don't even bother coming in the second day. So, it's not an easy thing to do. So, anyway, back to the government-run grocery stores. Yes, thank you. It is a world of theory. That country called Russia used to be the Union of Soviet Socialist Republic. They were big-time socialism. They were crossing over into the hardcore shit. But if you ask me, they were already there when Mikhail Gorbachev was in charge. People don't understand the whole government-run grocery stores. It's been done. It's actually been done here, and most of them were very unsuccessful. And it brings back, some of the fondest memories of the Cold War, where they had what was called bread lines. People have even died in bread lines in the bitter cold winter, sitting there waiting to get a fucking loaf of bread. That shit actually happened. It was horrible. It was inhumane. That's what happens when you get a government-run grocery store. They'll have too much control. I heard a couple of the towns that have attempted this. They had regular stores, grocery stores there that went out of business because of this. Government-run grocery stores, they can easily put people out of business because they got unlimited money, so they think. So they're able to drive prices down. Next thing you know, these farmers and shit, they're not going to be making any profit, and they're going to end up having to close up shop. They'll lose their land. And speaking of land, who over the past 4 to 5 years was buying a shitload of it? I'll give you a hint. It has to do with Microsoft. Bill fucking Gates. Why he was buying up all that land, I don't know. I don't know. So we got Ashley. Hey, sweetie, what's up? How's Ziggy? Back here in a little bit. Since we're done with New York, before we move on, we're going to play some Motley Crue videos. How's that? But anyway, government, they can drive those prices down hardcore. And it's going to cause other places, they ain't going to be able to compete, and they'll end up closing. It's the way it is. That's what happens. Then they're going to have us by the balls. You're going to eat what they tell you that you're going to eat. So that's that. I'm going to try to. Let's see here. Oh, copy comment. I found it. Hope that copied. All right, cool. All right. Okay, paste, and I need to delete some of that. All right, looks like I got it. Ooh, I know who that guy is. Nice, thank you. Push-ups. He's on the okay, thank you. Oh man, take care, Meg. Be careful. Oh, and comment later on here when you're in the clear, so nobody worries. I hope we don't eat Ziggy. Who would eat Ziggy? How dare they? Nobody's going to eat that poor little baby. How dare they think of something like that? So basically, what I got here. What you want to give us a little more detail on this push-ups? Okay, let me fix this real quick. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, there we go. Okay, you should be able to hear me now. That's weird because I had the share audio thing on the tab. Is there a particular part of this that you want me to read out to everybody so they get a better understanding of what this is? Awesome. Okay. All right, let me know, and I'll make sure that gets put up here where we can all see it. I see here where it talks about Afghanistan, the diary of that name I ain't going to try to pronounce. I'm pretty sure push-ups can. National Security Archive. January 1st, 1980, the year was crazy. It was hectic at work. It exposed a great deal about the overall situation in the sense that things are getting worse, both domestically and internationally. In all respects, it fell short of expectations. Judging by what I see around me and things I hear, people were bidding a gloomy farewell to the year that passed and saying a gloomy hello to the new year. Stores are empty, and over the last few days, even stamps and envelopes have disappeared. I personally witnessed a scene at the Central Telegraph on this matter. Sabotage, inadequacy. Whoever allowed this to happen should have his head taken off and so forth. That's the way life was over there back then. Let's see right here. Anything else? The devil knows what is happening in the world. The whole world is condemned and cursed, has cursed us. In the UN, 104 delegations voted against us and only 17 with us. Hypocrisy. Yes, of course. But we threw a good litmus test, and hatred, or at best dislike towards us, came to the surface everywhere. We were condemned by governments and parliaments, all kinds of committees and individual politicians, parties, and trade unions. Even some fraternal ones like PCI, PCE, CPGB, and heebie-jeebies. The Japanese, Belgians, Swedes, for aggression, for violating all international norms, for occupation, for undermining Diente, for provoking an arms race, for encroaching on the Muslim world. Wow. Haven't heard that before, have we? Non-alignment and sources of oil that all of the West and Japan depend on, etc., etc. Here we go. For context, the Soviet economy was at its peak at this point because oil prices was at an all-time high. Yeah. I was reading something that was pretty interesting about the oil and, the whole green movement. I heard the Earth is, through, I can't remember what it was, but, it's going to keep producing oil. It's not ever going to go away, supposedly. But, that's just theory. So, anyway, that gives you context of what's happening right now. New York City is getting ready to turn into a really big shithole if this guy gets elected. He's already making promises. He's going to lighten up the tax load on everybody, and it's going to be pushed over to the rich and the white. Those were his words. And I've got, I think I put it on Twitter. It came right out of his playbook that I downloaded that he has on his site. On page 3, hold on, let me pull that up for you. All right. Whoa. All right, we're at 3. Banks have closed our lines of credit. I had a casual conversation with Ivanov, the deputy chairman of Gazbank. He said that not only American but other banks too are either completely refusing to give us loans to pay off previous debts, which is how we have been managing for many years, or hiking up the interest to almost 30%. They say Tikhonovov, I hope I pronounced that right, who is standing in for Jesus Christ. Not Jesus, but this dude with the weird K name, had a meeting on this subject. It was reported to the CC that The situation is such that we will have to refuse to pay our previous loans. That is essentially a bankruptcy announcement and all that it implies. And here's what they reported to the Secretariat. In 2 years, the number of thefts doubled, the value of stolen goods quadrupled. Los Angeles, you've seen where they had put up signs everywhere saying, hey, don't shoplift over this amount. You shouldn't shoplift, period. What the hell? Why would you put that up, you idiots? 40% of the thieves are railway workers. 60% of the thieves are water transport workers. 911,000 cars are accumulating in Brest because we cannot deliver them to international buyers in this disassembled state. See how this shit will cripple a nation real quick. 25% of tractors and agricultural machines arrive stripped of equipment. 30% of Ghoulie vehicles were returned to VZ after they were delivered to consumers half disassembled. Every day, 14 billion rubles worth of cargo is left unguarded. Guards exist. There are 69,000 of them, but these are pensioners or people with disabilities who work for 80, 90 rubles a month. That is... what's the exchange rate on that? Find out real quick. That was back then. This is going to be now. Jesus Christ. $1.02. That is 80 rubles. And that was, God, damn, a month. Jeez, what the fuck? Damn it. I remember when they, I think you're too young, push-ups. I remember when they got their first McDonald's, a Big Mac over there was like a whole week's, or actually a whole month's paycheck. Yeah, that is insane. To work for $1 a month. Oh, and 2 cents, I'm sorry. And that's the exchange rate today. I wonder what the hell it was back then. Jeez. Now you see what happens with socialism? People need to wake the fuck up. Push-ups, man, I'm praying for you. I hope this does not happen to New York. And God, with all the extremists that are college professors and the shit they're teaching their kids, they think that this is cool somehow. I just don't get it. Anyway, let's cheer the place up a little bit and let's play some Motley Coon videos, shall we? Okay. Thank you for this. I'm going to save it for later because I want to finish reading it. Actually, I shouldn't do that. I need to wait. I'm going to wait on that. I'll just do another tab. And let's find Motley. I was telling, yeah, it is so stupid. There's more stupid shit. I don't know how they're going to deal with this, but apparently attacking law enforcement is the norm now. I don't know. I don't see how they can condone this crap. It needs to fucking stop. And it really says a lot when a certain political party will not condemn the violence. Instead, they incite it. I'm pretty sure anybody that's kept up with LA shit, their vice mayor called on the street gangs, very violent street gangs, to help. You know, hey, I mean, she's talking, hey, what are you doing? It was just, oh, yes. In fact, I did a, Gino had mentioned briefly, and I posted a picture of that. I did the whole AI thing and put Gino on Kurt Russell's body with the whole Escape from New York background. It's funny. I'll see if I can find it later. All right. Look up ARAYA Light. See how much time we got. Okay. Yeah, I will be so glad when I get a new computer. It's been hell for gaming. And I started a new game, and it's pretty damn scary. All right, go to live. And oh, I think she's got some new shorts. Video shorts, that is. I think the last one I played was where he was attacking that toy and hanging upside down. All right, here we go. Screen share. Share. Tab audio. All right, good. Here we go.
I'm gonna create an Amazon list for him. If anybody wants to start buying toys for him. They need constant enrichment, so I have to switch things out pretty frequently. So. What you doing, Momo? Hmm? We playing outside? Oh, vicious coon. Vicious boy. You can't climb a pole. You're not a stripper. Come on. Come on. A little further. Here you go. You can climb that. Dig. You want to find something? Did you find a treasure? What'd you get, Molly? What'd you find? No idea. Definitely found something to eat. Yuck. Probably it's just a worm. What'd you find? I don't know. Sorry, that was my phone. Okay, he wants to play. I gotta put the phone down. No more. Hi, cutie. Look how big he is now. Him's a big boy.
I'm a data scientist at Spotify.
Okay. Go ahead and stop that. And I am checking right now on Keanu to see if see what's going on over there. See if she's up and running. Yes, that's yeah. We already know the answer to that because Keanu has to be fashionably late. But we're all used to that. It's no big deal. Hell, I did it when I was a musician. Why is it not in my history? Oh well, let me type it in shit like that. Why? No, I just hate it when nothing works the way it's supposed to. Okay, CanuCast. And upcoming. And it doesn't look like they're on yet, but chat's starting to fill up. So, anyway, real quickly, let's talk about what happened in Texas. I swear to God, I am so sick of seeing the crap that people have been saying about it. No, it was not Trump's fault. No, it was because of the NOAA cuts, our weather service. And they came out and said that day they were actually overstaffed. The day before, on July 3rd, is when the warning went out that, hey, it's coming. Now, granted, they didn't know how bad it was coming, which I'm getting ready to get to that. Those of you that don't know what they go through to get the weather, they look at different models, and I don't know how many, probably several, and they try to predict what they're thinking is going to happen through those models. And they're supposed to be updating their system, but the warning went out the day before. So, yeah. So, these people trying to say what they're saying, it's just disgusting. It really is, some of the crap they've said. They blamed Trump. They blamed his cuts. That's good. Awesome. I don't know who Tugs is. I probably do, but I don't. But I might know him by a certain, by another name or something. I don't know. But anyway, I just lost my train of thought. Some of the sickest things were, where's your God now? And those of you that practice Christianity and are of that faith know that God works in mysterious ways, and we don't always know why things happen, but they do. That's unfortunate. It sucks, but it's the way it is. Now, what I am about to say, there is no proof that this had an impact on it. It very well could have. I hope it gets investigated. Weather modification. Now, key word in this is modification. Yeah, I have push-ups. I tell you what, man. The last few days, I have been just livid. I mean, I've had to really restrain myself from saying things that I know will get me permanently banned online for what they're saying. Well, that's not the Christian way of doing things. Well, I'm Christian, but I never claimed to be a good one, did I? So anyway, yeah, it's horrible. I don't even want to talk about that. But anyway, weather modification. Honestly, I don't think we can control it. But weather modification's been around for a while. It's called, what they do is they seed it. They seed the clouds. And let me go to Twitter real quick. How do we know that this is a thing? Because it is on the state of Texas website. That's how we know. So this isn't some conspiracy theory. And remember what I said. I don't know if this has had an impact on it. It very well could have. We don't know. It's something that I hope they definitely look into. Yeah, I hope they do regret that comment, push-ups. That's just really messed up. Let me look at Keanu. Close it down. Let me refresh it. Okay, we go to my profile because I posted it on here. Got 4 people in here. Yay. Okay. There's a post from William, my friend William Archibald. We talked briefly today about doing something together. He did something on the Epstein files. Yeah. Let me share my screen. I totally forgot about this. For those of you that aren't on Twitter,